Namaskaram and a very good evening. Right now we have Bala, who is a foundation student. So Bala, your exams are on June 20th, 22nd, 24th, 26th. Okay. So we are creating a strategy for him, real time. And we also have Radha, reasonably popular for her exceptional stint in foundation. 6 weeks she scored 233. So we are trying to leverage her previous work, which we have compiled it right here. So all her previous work is compiled. Using this, we are trying to help Bala to increase his score and reach a point where he is going to clear foundation for sure. He has given earlier attempts which did not work, so that's the reason why we are getting started as it's a new attempt. Okay. So Bala, we have again those 6 weeks. Okay. So the month of May and a couple of weeks in June. So 6 weeks. So now, when we started, you didn't have a context of what has to happen. In retrospection, you clearly saw what worked, and if you have to guide him about how he should be using his 6 weeks, how would you prepare a base plan? So prepare a 6-week plan from this particular week to June 15th. Like what should happen in week 1?
You're done with index mapping?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what else did you start? What chapters did you start?
I completed law and economics. 2 subjects.
Law and economics completed. Okay, so then you have maths and accounts. So how far are you along in maths?
Yeah, maths.
Both of you have to be a bit louder.
Yeah, I'm done with statistics. I'm okay with statistics and reasoning. In maths, I'm very weak.
You are talking to the right person.
I know just 10% of maths. I know I'm good at statistics and reasoning.
Which is I suck at maths and statistics, so but okay, so then accounts.
Accounts, I'm perfect with accounts. I just need a little extra revision for accounts.
He's almost done. He's like at he's in his preparation is done almost.
Yeah, it's better still, but then he has to fix these 2 papers.
Yeah, math and accounts. Accounts, he just needs a revision, so probably how much revision do you need?
At least 1 week to complete the whole perfectly.
Okay. So.
Okay, so we'll freeze the context of improving maths in a week. Maths in a week, accounts in a week, so that your gaps are done. In the last month, 1 week for each subject.
Yeah.
And then we'll write mock. I think in this first one we can write mocks. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 week each. So maths to give you fresh memories of what has happened. We have got you something. Yeah. So this is our math work. Okay. So because the reason we use
like
did not
my
work.
handwriting.
Yeah, it's your work. Everything here is yours.
Okay.
So.
Wow. Hey, this is memorize it.
Yeah.
Do whatever, just memorize this. You have this, then you score almost 9 marks in time value of 9. This whole paper is.
Just because you wrote it?
No, sir. It's because this paper is very important. This I will like probably I'll tell you how to use this formula. It is so easy. I can't tell you how easy this is. Okay. This is a very.
But I'm giving you a latest context of the math because stat is sorted. LR you can fix it. So math, within 40 marks like this. So ratios, equations, and linear inequalities. Together, let's say they're 10 marks.
Okay.
So are we addressing this?
Oh right, there's a new format.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Okay,
So this is where you have time value, compound interest and everything, all of them together. Mathematics of finance, this is the most important thing. Mathematics of finance, I think this is one chapter which needs to be given highest focus, which is 12 to 15
Can you
marks.
maybe zoom?
Yes, we're actually looking into the ICI weightage index, which we'll share in the video description. Yeah. So mathematics of finance is 30 to 40%. Ratio, equation, linear inequalities. This is sorted. And then permutation, combination, sequence and series, sets and rest of it.
I'm actually weak in the 4 chapters.
Which one?
Yeah, these 4.
The permutation combination?
Sequence and series.
Okay. I'll tell you, I didn't study any of this, to be honest. Oh, differential, so don't even ask me. I didn't even know it exists. so it's fine. You can do well even without doing anything. And plus, you know statistics.
Yeah.
I didn't even know statistics.
Okay, so now I got a base idea. The reason why I wanted you to talk to her is because she started at a position which is near zero. Literally, it is very hard. But then she put in that effort continuously for 6 weeks, and we saw what has happened. So with your KSR, who is watching this, generally would be in a better scenario than where we actually started. So that is the reason why time and again we are iterating that. If we go with a particular approach, and a lot of work is done, because it's not about what is not done, what we are going to do from that point when we begin. So which is today for you. Okay, I'm making the strategy simple for you. The first thing what we normally do is we'll create a target mark sheet. Rather, do you remember your target mark sheet? I'm looking at it for you. What was the initial target? Yeah. So this is a target mark sheet. But rather, we kept accounts at 52.
Which didn't happen.
Almost happened, right? 49.
Yeah, but still.
But if that is the case, law we kept it as 43. It went to 53 then. Then don't talk about math. You got an exemption. Echo, yeah, we always wanted it. So
Echo
this
was
is-
my strongest.
So we exceeded the targets.
How are you? Why don't you? Yeah, sorry.
No, go please. It's a conversation, please.
There's a video.
Of course, ask him.
Okay.
Okay, so this was the target mark sheet, and this is the actual mark sheet. So we went ahead with this. Now let me set targets for you. Which among these 4 papers is comfortable with?
Accounts.
What should be the target for you?
65.
What's the background behind this? 65. What makes you think that you can go and
I'm
inspect?
very strong at accounts, sir. I know it from the basics, sir, everything.
Okay.
Except the
Okay.
theory part, I can do every problematic part without any disruption.
Okay.
So I'm confident about my accounts.
So if
So I think you should rethink. Why I'm saying this because initially I thought law was my strongest. When I started, I knew more about law than any other subject. But then MCQ is easier to score.
Yeah.
And having said that, accounts they'll give like 20 mark sums or something like that, and then even one step you go wrong in a sum like what is
final lessons?
plus minus BRs in BRs even if you like mess up a little, no, the entire thing will go. I'm not saying you don't know the concept, but the exam atmosphere, whatever, the paper, it depends a lot. In MCQ, that mistake, that won't happen. There'll be, the answer is already there. You just have to use your common sense to eliminate. So the MCQs we tick by eliminating. We don't like just normally tick values. We eliminate and then we tick, right? So that's why I think you should rethink. Having accounts as your strongest subject is not the problem. If you get, that's very great actually. But then if 65 is your strongest, then I think you should do still, because probably you should target something about 70 or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
And I think 70 is much easier with MCQs more than.
Yeah, I'm actually weak in MCQ subjects. I mean, economics, I'm very weak in economics.
Okay. So Bala, so
But I think I can help you with brushing up your
Yeah.
economics.
So this was the starting point. Now with this starting point, this has happened. Like what she's saying is, when you're starting with a particular base, here to where, if it's MCQs, it will be really fast.
Can you put my old?
This one, this is the
No. The fail. Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah. See, accounts. I already had coaching
Yeah.
before. This is my first attempt.
Yeah.
When I had no preparation and stuff like that. And don't even talk about the last 3. I don't even know what subjects are there. To be honest, I thought paper 3 was economics. And I went inside, then I got the paper and I thought it, and so I was basically, but still I scored 30-30, which is like, so because I never even opened those two, but so I think I was able to score in that. So that's why I'm saying, even if you you answer 20, you get 10 wrong, 10 right, even still you won't lose any marks. So I think you should rethink about this, and over the course of 6 weeks, trust me, or your answer will change. It will no longer be accounts. At least that's what I'm thinking. If
So
it's still accounts, that's great.
one point to be considered is if you put in the same amount of efforts, there's a higher possibility for scoring more marks in MCQ. That's what she has experienced personally, because she also thought law was her most scoring paper, but eventually it slightly changes. Let's keep it open. Now, for now, I'm keeping 60. I count 60.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, law.
Law, 55.
You'll take care of that.
Oh my god, I'm very bad.
No, but you already got that code. That's it. Once you get it, it's there.
Yeah.
So it says 53, so you need only 45.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can do that.
So I'm freezing it at 48.
See, to score, it's very funny. You don't have to study. You know. I didn't study all law. Trust me, I didn't study LLP. I didn't do.
Where's the law file? This is what we're done.
Oh.
Guys, for law.
I scored only because of this file.
So this file,
Is a
basically a comparison of.
Yeah, did it with my own hands.
The institute index mapping and some of the important chapters which we picked up. Help them understand how this file is useful. Like probably use it the same way.
So the textbook is very big, right? You cannot go through it. So these are the most important pages in the entire textbook, compiled into one single file. So you read this, you get the gist of the most important. You get the gist of the entire paper. So you just go through the whenever you have time, just flip through the pages, and as you keep seeing it multiple times, unknowingly it just gets registered. So you read this, you read the highlighted points, and then after the third time you actually remember this. So it's very helpful. Unknowingly you get this. And plus, index mapping, why is it important is because once you get to, I did a very big mistake here. Chapter number 1, I got confused between performance and breach. So I answered, my answers were very wrong. So I wouldn't even get 1 mark for it. So you read the index, you know whatever is there inside the chapter, then you won't make that mistake. So reading the question is important. Understanding it is also extremely important.
So law most likely is sorted if you use this file for the 3 months, especially the process index mapping. That is something. For law it is sorted. Yeah. Now I'm keeping a target of 60 for accounts and 48 for law, proportionately. Now we are moving into our favorite subject, maths. Yeah. So what's your take on this? What is your target?
55.
55. Okay. Rather, I got 60 now. I think for you it's 2x.
No, trust me, you have double the advantage that I did. You know statistics, I didn't even know statistics. I was not taught statistics at all. It was a very new subject. Maths, very bad. So I think you can go for 65, 70 also. I got 60 with doing nothing.
Actually, weak in maths, so I just.
Okay, yeah,
now let's
we can-
address that. Now the point is, you doubled your score, literally, right? So tell him what has worked for it, what has worked for you, so that you replicate the same in maths and the whole paper. How did you double your score?
Should I learn the subject or practice more of the bits?
Okay, what did we do?
Right here, the work is right here.
Okay, yeah. Oh, this is a very interesting exercise. So take all the papers and first statistics has theory. It's very scoring. Okay, you just keep on ticking and the questions repeat. So as the question repeats, you'll get to know. So that the theory part is sorted, and then do you know how to solve this question? This is a ratio proportion question, and so this one x is equal to 3, y is equal to 5. You substitute You solve, you kind of what do you call it? Yeah, cancel, and then you get the answer. Okay, and but you don't have to do that. Why? Because first of all, you have options here.
Yeah.
The answer is already given. Why do you have to substitute? You can just directly substitute. You don't have to like x equal to 3, y equal to 5. Don't do all that bullshit. Okay. Just take 2 and then you just equal to 2 and then you just solve it like this. Easiest way. Okay. If you think that option to question is possible for any long question, don't solve it. Okay. Leave it. If is it taking too much of time, leave it. Do first always think question to option to question is the easiest way. Do that, and yeah, in an exam, one more thing is that don't expect them to give the paper like this. Okay, I lost time. He told me this 10 minutes before going to the exam, and I'm telling you this now, so it's your advantage. Don't expect them, because actually first I thought 1 hour I will solve.
Won't happen,
I thought first 1 hour I'll just solve the logical reasoning and I'll get 20 marks in my hands, but that did not happen. I was searching for LR and I lost time. Don't do that, okay? So whatever you're going through, just
no. Why? See, the reason why you need to understand when you're having an issue with the subject, the first thing is getting comfort.
Yeah.
Now, while you're building comfort, do it that way.
Okay.
While you're building comfort, if you're doing it in patterns, it becomes a bit complicated for you. So now solve in blocks. But at the back of the mind, you understand that it's not how it's coming in the main exam. Because in MTBs and mocks also, it comes in a segregated manner. So that way, if you're good at it, it's fine. The other way around, if you decide to solve 80 questions, you have to solve it at some point of time. So bulking it together might be a challenge no matter what you do. You can't club in because once you flip pages, you lose time.
Yes.
So one way is being okay with it, but while you're building it, it's okay. You kind of solve it in blocks. Eventually, yeah, there will be some issue because you're not having the same level of comfort,
Yes.
but you should be able to pull it off. That's how it kind of works. So for math, yeah, one thing as you can see, we solve a lot of papers. For a lot of kids, a lot of students, they don't really learn from videos. They were not able to do that. So when that is the case, you can learn from solving. Like solving is not just for testing. The more questions and problems you solve, you'll actually learn a lot. So we used question papers to learn the formula, to apply the formula. That is one thing. And second, the elimination part, it works. As I was just explaining, the elimination part really works well. Okay, you have to be a bit using a bit of common sense.
I think you should explain what I exactly did, what you exactly asked me to do.
See, for her, I'll make it simple. With Radha, I have noticed that her general level of fluidic intelligence is good. Matlab, she is a reasonably smart person. But she always thought, she always thought maths is all about applying formulae. Now, if you look at most of the questions, they can be resolved like a puzzle. Let's say when you have to solve a puzzle, a crossword puzzle, you don't try to use a formula, right?
Yes.
So if you start looking at it like a crossword puzzle instead of a question, you'll realize that most of the time within using the information available in the question plus substituting the options, you'll be able to solve a lot of questions. That way, I think we directly shifted our base by 12 to 15 marks using this method, where she used to look at the question and she thinks, I don't know this formula, I don't know this chapter. She used to leave it. But I repeatedly made her solve that, telling her that you actually know. So when she put that extra intent and extra effort, she eventually solved it. So that way, without changing anything, without learning a new chapter, without learning a single extra formula, her base improved from 30 to 40 directly. From there, once you build that confidence, and then you start picking up, and then the time value of money notes which she gave, these two things, 10 because of her general fluidic intelligence and 10 because of one particular chapter, she's able to cross 50. From there, things came together.
Yeah,
and then
small chapters.
Yeah.
But trust me, the LR statistics in this single paper can.
Yeah, seal the deal for you.
Yes, but see, what he's trying to say is that you solve the question even though you don't know the answer. Most of my answers were wrong, okay, but it's still fine. Okay, you just solve, keep on solving. and then you come back, look at the answers, how they solved it, and then you see where did you go wrong in the fundamental thinking. Because you don't have to solve every question in the traditional way. Some questions you can use your the common sense and stuff like that. So it's pretty easy, to be honest, once you get the hang of it.
Okay, for two subjects we have figured out a shortcut. So for law, there's a file like this which includes everything, including the exam mistake tracking. Like what we used to do is, once she writes the exam, for each and every question, what are the common mistakes she's making. So this is extremely helpful for us to fix the schedule next time. Now if you look at this process schedule, now how did we prepare it? For each and every day, she has to add 4 marks. In order to add 4 marks in accounts, she has to complete a base of 10 marks. For that, she has to have 10 hours. So that way, we had clear-cut targets on a daily basis in terms of the addition in marks. To add 2 marks to a subject, you need to cover at least 5 to 6 marks in the denominator. To cover 5 to 6 marks, you need to have 4 to 5 hours, which is a chapter which can be done. So that way, this is one single schedule from, like, I think this is where we prepared this after the first mock. So 160 to 200 was the transition, and then we had a clear-cut breakup of 24 marks, 10
You're
marks.
writing all the marks, right?
Yeah. And it is exactly how it turned out. We were able to reach here based on this. So that way, we need to know where you are currently and what needs to be done to improve marginally to the next step. So that always works, okay? So law, this file, it's already there with you. We'll update it further and you're sorted. And you already did the contact done. For math, this set of material which you have right now will easily add 15-20 marks directly. So whatever your base is, 20, 25, 30, 35, you're already crossing 40 to 50. So this law base is all maths and law base.
Keep this paper separate.
Yeah. So that, I think you can keep that in the file itself. Okay. This is sorted. You also keep this schedule with you. Now, so accounts will solve 5 to 6 papers.
Yes.
5 to 6 papers will solve it. From there it will be sorted.
Yes.
And only thing left out is your economics.
Yeah.
Economics, I think we should target 70. Radha? Correct? We should. Okay. So economics, Radha will take care because that's her core subject, I guess. Her journey was from 30 to 71. So can you throw some glimpses into what you did for economics? Like, yeah. I think the rest of the material for economics is lesson wise. I'll open it.
Yeah. And can you keep it open so that you see?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, a lot of chapters.
Yeah.
The chapters were. There's a syllabus change. Can you?
Yeah, sure.
New syllabus. So, I think.
You don't have BCK, so this is Indian economy and this is new, 10 marks.
Yeah.
New chapter. International trade, 10 marks. Money market, reasonably new.
Can you show me the subdivision detail?
No, this is one. Induction, same. Theory of demand and supply, same. There's no BCK coming.
Not that, sir. In the new chapters addition, I just want to
Yeah,
see the
this one.
components.
Actually, according to the recent mock test, the determination of fixed income was a bit hard, except that the rest of the things were easy.
The mock is not something which you can completely rely on. These are the extra chapters, especially
Determination.
national income, public finance is there.
Okay. Business cycle. Business cycle is there?
There.
Okay. Public.
Finance, money markets, international trade.
Okay. So how far are you along?
In the new syllabus, I'm done with everything. I'm a bit confused in national income and determination of national income.
So old syllabus, right?
Yeah.
So new syllabus, can you take care? I'll take care.
Yeah, see, the whole thing is if the approach is sorted.
Yeah.
Now, when you sort the approach, it will work out. Now we are focusing on the approach. So, what approach did work for you for economics?
Oh, question papers. Do find question papers, solve as many questions as you can. That's the only thing that I did. I did not read, I did not watch lectures, I did not read the textbook completely. I just, what I did was took a bunch of question papers, started solving them. some are right, some are wrong. Then I go back to the wrong ones, and then I see if I can identify why I was wrong. If I don't understand the correct answer, then I go to the textbook and see, go to where I was wrong. Only that particular page or topic I read. I don't go through entire textbook. No, don't do it. It's not at this time at least. So I never did it. So I don't think you should do it either.
So these are the short notes for each chapter. Each and every chapter you make some handwritten notes. Although there are some pages from the Saransh or summary which you can combine together. You do this.
Oh,
plus
Saransh is also a very
Very.
quick way to go through. Saransh helped me a lot. So there's this question, go through it, and once you start solving the question, like I still remember this is. Oops, I don't remember.
So
Oh, this is incentive to work. I think.
so when you're looking at it, you already have the notes ready for most of the important chapters. Just for economics and maths, if it's all 10 question papers, your score will improve 10 marks straightforward. That's it. From there, it's a question of how much you wanna take it further. Okay. So this is a brief of approaches for different subjects. This is one. And other in general, your mindset and routine, like what worked, like for you to move from a near zero base to that 12-14 hour routine towards the end. So what was helpful and what suggestions would you give?
Oh, the minute to minute schedule. The thing is that I'm a procrastinator. I procrastinate a lot. So the thing is that when you have set goals in particular time slots, like if you decide to study from 6 to 9, then 10 to 1, then 2 to 5, and then later 6 to 9. So that's like 12 hours. So what he gave me was, he gave me targets to complete in each slot, and I had people to monitor me when I was doing that, so that was helpful. And also I think yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so a couple of things you can learn here is a tight schedule with strict implementation will seal the deal for you. So the way we are built, what I gave for you, gave for us is what I'm going to give you also. 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. Just stick to it. No carry forward, no set off. You finish it no matter what. So that's what.
Yeah, finish it no matter what.
So-
So I didn't finish it, but still you finish it no matter what.
They can say the same in the next one.
Implement.
So that's about it. Like after this 30 minutes, you or anybody watching this should be able to approach this exam in a far more comfortable manner. And the summary of this, I think it's 30 minutes. So we'll also quickly summarize the whole thing in 3 minutes in the next video. But for now, I think this gave you direction about what needs to be done next. Well, I hope you understood. This is a literal scope, and this we already have the case study right here. So this you already saw about what happened at each and every level.
Yes.
And yeah, I think this is seal the deal for you.
Yes.
And for the benefit of people who want to have a executive summary, we are doing it in 3 minutes. The link will be shared along with this video. Okay. Thanks for watching. Rather, any closing remarks?
All the best.
Okay. Well, so the targets which you have set, you want to crack it?
Yeah.
You're confident about it?
Yeah, I'm confident.
Okay, so now you heard the numbers. So we'll come back to you with the mark sheet with Radha. We came after her
Oh,
score.
I also think a proper diet and a little bit of exercise will
Yeah, she's
improve
right about it.
efficiency.
Wha-
I cannot imagine a day without, it's just lethargy.
Yeah.
It's very lethargic, a day without a movement. So a little movement,
Right, that
even,
one-
if it's like 15 minutes, it includes. Something's better than nothing.
She's totally right about it. 1 hour of fitness will add energy to the rest 10 hours. So I totally vote for that. Yes. 1
yeah,
hour.
but 1 hour doesn't mean hardcore HIIT or stuff like that. Simple
Most of them don't do
yoga.
that. Even if you want them to do it, they are not in the gym. So 1 hour for them mostly would
Yeah.
translate into yoga, basic fitness.
Yoga or basic or walking or
Yes,
something
yes,
like
yes,
that.
yes. Hardcore 1 hour is not possible unless you're already fit. Okay, so that's about it, guys. So I thank both of them for their patience, especially we have switched off the fan. So all right, guys, we'll update you with the 3 minute summary. Thank you.